Ladies and gentlemen, movie buffs and seekers of sunny tales, today I present to you a celestial journey through Hollywood's obsession with that big ball of fire in the sky, the sun. It's not just the giver of life, but apparently also the muse for some iconic and, let's be honest, occasionally questionable movie titles. So grab your popcorn, put on your sunscreen, and let's dive into the world of Hollywood movies that has sun in the title. The first one is the classics Empire of the Sun, 1987. Let's start with Steven Spielberg's masterpiece, Empire of the Sun. This film stars a young Christian Bale before he donned the Batman cape and gravelly voice. Empire of the Sun tells the story of a privileged British boy surviving in a Japanese internment camp during World War II. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a history lecture, not Hollywood fun. But hear me out. Young Christian Bell sings beautifully in the church choir scene. It's a reminder that even when Hollywood tackles serious topics, it can sprinkle in a little sunshine to illuminate the human spirit. Plus, who doesn't love seeing future Batman in his pre-Bat years? If this movie proves anything, it's that Christian Bale was destined for stardom and for giving us complicated emotions about the sun. The second one is sci fi gold, Sunshine, 2007. Now, if you've ever wanted to witness humanity literally flying into the sun, you have to check out Danny Boyle's Sunshine. This film is about a desperate mission to reignite the dying sun. Yep, you heard me. The sun went out and Earth decided, let's nuke it back to life. This movie is not only visually stunning, but it's also a cautionary tale because as the characters make their way closer to the sun, things start to heat up, pun intended. Let me tell you, if I were in that spaceship, I'd be like, forget the sun, where's the nearest beach? The moral of the story, never underestimate the power of SPF, especially when you're flirting with a star that's 27 million degrees in Fahrenheit. Third is the Western Vibes, the Sundowners from 1960. What's more Hollywood than a rugged Western? The Sundowners is a classic tale of sheep drovers wandering the Australian outback. Yes, it's a Western down under. Imagine cowboys with kangaroos. Okay, there aren't any kangaroos, but you get the vibe. This movie gave audience sweeping landscapes, hearty laugh, and enough dust to make you want to chug a gallon of water. The sun here plays both a metaphorical and literal role. It's the harsh, unforgiving forces of nature that test human endurance, but also it's a reminder of the light at the end of the journey. Next is Romance Under the Sun with Under the Tuscan Sun, 2003. Now we come to the romance. Under the Tuscan Sun is the quintessential feel good movie. Diane Lane buys a villa in Italy on a whim and learns to rebuild her life after heartbreak. The sun in this movie is less about fire and more about fire up your dreams. It's a tale of reinvention, and let's be honest, who among us hasn't considered selling everything to live under the Italian sun, surrounded by vineyards and charming neighbors named Giovanni? This movie is proof that the sun isn't just a star. It's a metaphor for life's warmth, hope, and yes, Italian pasta. Next up is the quirky gem. It's called A Place in the Sun, 1951. For the classic film buffs in the room, let's talk about A Place in the Sun, starring Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Clift. It's a story about ambition, love, and tragedy. But here's the thing, there's barely any actual sun. Hollywood, you trickster. You gave us this title, and yet the movie is full of shadows, metaphorically and literally. It's like buying a ticket to the tropical vacation only to end up with 2 weeks of rain. Still, it's an iconic film and a reminder that sometimes sun in the title is more about the vibe than the visuals. Now, here's a couple honorable mentions. The Sun is also a Star from 2019. This is a teen romance where love and destiny collide. It's cute, it's heartfelt, and it reminds us all of the magnetic pull of young love and astrophysics. Tequila Sunrise from 1988. Mel Gibson, Kurt Russell, and tequila. Enough said. So, why does Hollywood love the sun? Is it because the sun represents life, hope, and drama? Or is it just because producers thought it looked good on a poster? Maybe it's both. The sun is universal, whether it's shining down on Diane Lane's Tuscan villa or melting Cillian Murphy's spaceship in sunshine. It connects us all. It's a reminder that no matter what our struggles are, there's always light, literal and metaphorically, at the end of the tunnel. So the next time you see a movie with sun in the title, remember, it's not just about the star in the sky, it's about the stories it inspires, the emotions it evokes, and the fact that Hollywood just can't resist a good pun or metaphor. And who can blame them after all? As they say in Under the Tuscan Sun, the trick to life is knowing when to jump, or in this case, when to grab your shades and step into the light. Thanks for watching, and may your lives always be full of cinematic sunshine.